This is a frog series, one of my favorite versions to get into the hip socket. It's important to move the socket under load. So if you're a little bit wider than your stance, this is a sitting frog. So I'm going to sit my thighs down onto my triceps and just try to drop as low as I can and be as vertical as possible. And let's let my hips sink into this frog stretch. Now, there is a sitting up frog, so I'm going to protect my knees. So I want to spread my knees as far as I can get, and then stay on my hands, lock my elbows, and push my butt back as far as I can between my feet. So it's important to stretch the hips east and west, which is right to left. So I'm trying to drop here. I'm going to walk my body 45 degrees on my hands to each side, and as I do, I am rolling the opposite hip to the floor and the foot to the ceiling, and then I'm going to push my hip to the floor best I can and then move my foot in and out, back and forth. This is trying to get some acetabular release and movement in the socket, and then we'll go to the other side and do the same thing. And this is on my hands, so I'm keeping my hands, my elbows locked, I'm on my hands. Now, the third is coming to the elbows. So there again, I'm going to walk myself back and push my butt back as far as I can between my feet. And then I want to press my belly to the floor and lift my hips up. I'm not twerking, but I am doing a spinal extension here and then a little bit of flexion. I want to move my spine up and down, put it into extension, walk on the elbows 45 degrees. You should be able to get the hip to the floor. I'm going to lift up a little and then I'm going to move my hip. Your leg will move a little better in this position. And then we'll go to the other side. Now, how long do I stay? I stay 10 seconds maybe. I don't have to stay here long, but I just want to get the movement. Now, the last frog is a sitting frog, and I'm going to show you this two ways. I'm going to sit on my knee. So if you got a knee or an ankle issue, this is a difficult stretch. So I'm going to slide my body right off to the inside next to my foot. This leg is straight out to the side. I'm on my foot in plantar flexion, pressure on the knee, and then I want to stretch my hamstring down and move this way. Now, let me show you that from the side so that you can see what the foot looks like as I'm sliding off. See how my foot stays in plantar flexion? I'm not doing this. I want to stay here to get the benefits of the stretch. This is a really valuable exercise to move the hip sockets under a loaded pattern.